Three-quarter time break has finished at Football Park. Port Adelaide 65 points in front. The Channel 9 helicopter showing you the magnificent scene that is Football Park. A crowd of well in excess of 40,000, perhaps up towards 50,000. And as we get to, or about to get the final quarter underway of the 1981 Grand Final, your commentator David Darcy.
65 points is the lead for Port Adelaide as the last quarter commences. Is this going to be 3 successive Grand Finals to the Magpies? Glenelg go forward towards centre-half forward. But this time in defence, it's Greg Phillips, stemming the tide and going out wide, searching for Clifford and finds him. Port Adelaide with possession football at the moment. Clifford with his 18th kick, a short one, and finds Martin. Around he comes, onto the right foot. He's had 14 kicks. Towards centre-half forward, this one goes. Chance for Port Adelaide. The captain, Brian Cunningham, chips into the pocket, looking for Craig Bradley, but the kick was too wide of him and has gone out of play. Port Adelaide led by 35 points at quarter time, by 39 points at half time, and they lead by 65 points at the moment. Throw in. Cunningham takes possession again, forced to kick hurriedly, but he finds teammate Paul Belton, the diving mark. He plays on to Paul Fleischer. The shot in towards goal is offline, off the side of the boot. Evans and Coleman do battle once more. Coleman gets his head pulled off. No free kick. McFarlane gets it clear to Copping. Copping along centre wing. Awkward bounce for Corns. Now it sets up for him. Corns forced to go to the left footer. Hurry kick is not effective. Sitting underneath the ball is Denny Hughes, and he takes a relieving mark for the Magpies. John Seabohm could relieve the pressure momentarily for the Bows.
The kick is not a good one, dropping short in front of Marshall. Martin gives chase. He's beaten Marshall easily today, Martin. Marshall's kick is high towards centre wing. That man again, best man on the ground, Russell Ebert. Half forward flank, Carey over the mark. Ebert's got time, distributes the ball to Belt in the pocket, and that's something that he's been marvellous at all afternoon, and that's bringing other teammates into the game. Paul Belt, 45 metres out from goal, won't make the distance into this breeze. A nice looking drop punt up into it. Coleman back there and goes for the safety of the line. That'll be a free kick, I would think. I don't know whether he tried to concede a point or what happened, but umpire Schofield is in. He's going to award a free kick against Coleman, I believe. It will go in the forward pocket to Craig Bradley. No, he's giving it across to Tim Evans. And of course, Evans has 97 goals for the 1981 season. It would be nice to get 100 in their premiership year. That's indeed assuming Port Adelaide is going to win, but Evans has got to get 3 in this last quarter. A chance from 20 metres out, the angle's most acute, into the breeze. He's bottled it. Goal number 98, his second for the game, and Port Adelaide still increasing their lead into the win of this last quarter. 13-10, they lead Glenelg 3 goals 6. Get the ball clear, and again the umpire forced a bounce. In your screen there is Trevor Sorrell. He's the normal Port Adelaide full-back who was suspended for 1 game in the second semi-final. Unfortunately for him, he's had to miss the big one for Port Adelaide, and it looks like being a premiership game. Paul Fleischer. Drop punt to the half-forward line. It's going well out of play on the full. And a crowd of 52,659 people at Football Park to witness Port Adelaide's supremacy in the 81 Grand Final. Even over the top again. Oh, this fella's rejuvenated. Monkey glands. He's still fighting on in this last quarter. Have a look at this for a 32-year-old player. He's got to be as fit as anybody on the ground, and what a sensational game he's played. Russell Ebert, check side of centre wing, forwards the ball towards his half-forward line, looking out there for Granger. He's got it. Casual as you like. You either love him or you hate him. But he's certainly a very popular figure down at Alberton Oak. That's the home of the Port Adelaide people. High kick in towards the forward pocket. A fine mark pulled down by Liu. I think it's going to be paid, and he'll repel this Port Adelaide attack. Jim Liu from the full-back right pocket.
Outer side, Football Park. Liu kicks high towards centre wing. Weston up against Ebert. Comes back to Weston. Carey, in fact, had handed the ball to him, and he's been pinged for a throw.
It's twice it's happened today, David, that Peter Carey's gone for throwing the ball. He's got a bit of a suspect action.
Chris Nat warms up on the sideline for Port Adelaide. The free kick again to Ebert at centre wing. This will be his 20th kick. A great display of football by Russell Ebert today. Into the pocket, oh, and he's found Granger again. Granger to Bradley. Away go Port Adelaide. He's running into the pocket. Steadies now, fires in towards goal, and it's hit the post. Beautiful build-up that by Port Adelaide. Ebert first, to Granger, to Bradley, but he's hit the post. 13-11 Port Adelaide, Glenelg 3-6.
Coleman screws the ball towards the half-back line. Copping gets pushed out underneath it. Kinnear through, leaves the football behind. Warren, who's had a fine game for Port Adelaide, but hasn't their whole defence played well. Forces the ball out of play, half-forward, right flank. They've rebounded tremendously well. Johnson against Carey. Carey hooks it back to McGuinness, who got a bad bounce. It's Cale's kick that goes to the half-forward line. Granger again. Too good for Simone. Too strong in the air. That's his third mark in as many minutes. And this time he's got a chance to boot it himself. He's about 40 metres out. It's his 10th kick, but he's into the strong breeze as Russell Johnson leaves the arena. A massive kick by Granger. The wind takes it right across the face of goal, and it's out of bounds on the full. Gee, that went away, possibly at least 30 metres, and that gives an idea of just how strong that breeze is coming in from the southwest.
A tremendous game by David Granger. Beaten in the first quarter, but midway through the second quarter, he came into it.
Coleman's kick to the outer side. There's been an infringement of free kicks going Port Adelaide way. And I think it's a man who knows it's Tony Martin on this occasion to get it. But ridden to the ground has obviously got some problem with his leg as he skips back to take the free kick. Nothing wrong with his kicking action as he goes short to Clifford. Dodges the tackle, puts it high in towards the square, looking for Evans and Granger. It's over everybody's head. Is it being touched or is it a goal? Oh, it's a goal! Another goal to Port Adelaide. We're 14-11, leading Glenelg 3-6. We've played 16 minutes, and the game is over, Peter Marker.
Certainly is, David. 14-11, Port Adelaide, Glenelg 3-6.
Down for Peter Marker. He's got nothing to worry about at all.
Might be having a quiet prayer of thanks, I think, Ian. The kick into the centre of the ground, Paul Weston interfered with. He'll take the free kick, and kick number 23, Paul Weston. A good effort from a man that's beaten in the middle. Brown put one hand up. That's not good enough. It recovered well to Kernahan. Glenelg are looking best they have all day, but obviously far too late. Lenny Warren picks up. Can't get his boot to the ball. Dives on it again. Magnificent defensive work, Port Adelaide. Brown off the ground. Gee, there's a chance here again, Glenelg. Marshall set sail for home. He's got one. That's his first. Glenelg have got 6. 6-8. Port Adelaide 14-11. At Football Park. Port Adelaide 3 in a row. 4 in 5 years.
It's tremendous, Rob, to know that you've beaten every side by 8 or 9 goals in the finals, and they're a tremendous bunch. Geez, I'm so proud of them.
They won by so much too.
I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that. I'm just so proud that they've worked so hard during the year, and we've had a lot of flack, and they've had the courage to come back and be a real good finals team, Rob.
Congratulations, John.
Thanks very much.
What a great effort to Port Adelaide coach John Cale. 3 successive premierships. Delighted captain Brian Cunningham hugs his coach. Russell Ebert, Peter Marker, you would have to say best man on the ground, if not very close to it, but I thought he was.
Flip of a coin, I think, Ian, between Russell Ebert and Stephen Clifford, but I'd give it to Russell. I'd agree with you.
Ivan Ackerman, Greg Phillips, Greg Knapp, Trevor Sorrell. He's the sad man, but he's happy for his teammates. As he said to us, he's part and parcel of the side, although he didn't play in the big one. He's one of the players who's worked hard to get Port Adelaide into the grand final during the year. And a team is certainly not just the 20 players that hit the turf on grand final day. Port Adelaide, a magnificent performance. Started very poorly at the beginning of the year. In fact, at one stage, they were written off by scribes as even a Final 5 side. But you never sell the magpies short. And they've come home brilliantly in the latter part of the season. And really over the last 2 months, they've never really looked like being pressed.